I think that's where that was leading to, because they are like people are meant to be like. Okay, so say I'm alone the rest of my life, and in my next life, I'm hoping to be with my wife again, even if we're snails, or even if we're birds, or even if we're whatever it is. I hope that we're back together, So I think that's where Glenn's mind was, because he was in love with her. He was madly in love with her, and to lose her like that, and for Maggie to go through that while she's pregnant, was horrifying.
Oh yeah. I mean, I hope that Maggie's okay so that she can have a little piece of Glenn with her.
Yeah.
I hope the baby, survived, whatever she was going through before this all happened. And yeah, you're right. Glenn was madly in love with her. Maggie was everything to him. Everything.
Yeah. And I know, and if I get another relationship, I want that kind of relationship. Oh, is that what I thought he said, that I love you, but it was ill.
Oh, it was I'll find you.
It was all ill. I was like ill, because I was thinking about ill will, because like I always say, we don't ever want to have anybody with ill will. Is Allie leaving? Is everybody saying night, Allie? Hope you're not leaving. She's had some great conversations. This is the most that she's ever talked in a podcast. Have you noticed that? Thank you, Allie. You are so awesome. This is really the most she's ever said in a podcast. She always comes on and says hi, bye. So it's pretty cool. And it's funny. Steve was leaving because we had went out to go for lunch today, but he was in a hurry because he had another meeting to go to, and he talked to Brooke for 2 seconds, 30 seconds.
It was just hi,
Brooke. He's real, like I said, he's he didn't want to get in trouble, and you know why.
All right, we're getting off topic, goofball.
I know we're getting off topic. I was just wanted to throw that in there because it was funny. But I hope everybody got the picture that we sent in the. And with our representing our Broncos. So make sure you check out the Bronco podcast every Monday, right after the Bronco podcast, the sports podcast every Monday, right after Monday Night Football. The idea is Nakona Miller with Brooke Beagley every Monday night. So make sure you check us out. It is awesome. We have so many followers, so many listeners. It is amazing. So let's get back on topic here. I want to talk just real quick about why they didn't go this week into Morgan and Carol, and they showed the previews from next week. They're my two least favorite characters on the show. They really are. They're my two least favorite characters on the show, and but they have both of them have a big fan base, so I expect them to be around for a while. The problem is, how long are they going to be around, and where are they at right now?
Well, and see, I did finally watch, the Talking Dead, 'cause I recorded that, and I'm kind of glad that they focused, just on the season premiere to answer everybody's question. I'm really thankful that they did that, not skip to another story. So with this Sunday coming up, doing, Morgan and Carol, yeah, and I agree with you, they are my two least favorite people right now. I mean, that could change later on. I mean, I'm excited to see this coming up episode because we finally get to see the kingdom, what Ezekiel is about, and, it looks like, it kind of reminds me of a larger version of Alexandria from how it looked.
So are you saying who was your worst favorite characters on the show? I didn't hear what you said. I'm sorry.
Well, I'm with you. Right now, Carol and Morgan are my least favorites.
Yeah.
But that could change. I mean, Morgan could finally, realize, it's do or die.
Yeah.
And Carol can finally stop doing this old poor pitiful me baloney.
From the brochure, from the thing I was reading, they said that Morgan's going to take a bigger role and people are gonna start. He's gonna be like one of the good guys on the show, and I don't know. If it happens, it happens. I don't really see it that way because I'm not a real Morgan fan.
I was in the beginning, a big Morgan fan. I was in the very beginning.
Yeah.
But after he saw Rick,
excuse me,
in season 5, and just started preaching all lives matter baloney, and I'm sitting here thinking like, oh, whoa. It's either killed or be killed. I mean, not kill or be killed. I'm sorry, I said that wrong. That's how it is in Apocalypse. Yeah. You got to survive, or you might as well just find a herd of walkers and say, here's dinner.
Yeah. So we're going to get Denise on the line. We're going to go into a real quick song. We're going to get Denise on the line. We're going to get her perspective on the show last night. And she's our guest for this evening, and she's going to let us know how she feels about last night's podcast, our Sunday's podcast, which is still very emotional for me. Because I lost 2 of my favorite characters. I lost Glenn, not me, I lost them. We all lost Glenn and Abe, who are really, they have been awesome characters and awesome. So we'll see what her opinion is on the loss of them, and then I want to see how she feels about the rest of the episode. And let me ask you real quick before we go into that. Do you feel like that was a dream when Negan was driving Rick around in the RV and Rick was having those flashbacks?
No, I don't think it was a dream. I think it actually did happen.
Okay. Just a quick question, because it kind of came up. So Denise, I'm going to be calling you right now. We're going into a song. We're going to get you on the air. You're going to give us all your perspective on the show last night. Thank you very much. We're live on what, Brooke?
We are live on KBLP
with Ike Diaz and Brooke Beagley, the TWD podcast. Every Monday, check us out. Here you go.
champagne on ice, and she said, we are all just prisoners here of our own device. And in the master's chambers, they gathered for their feast. They stab it with their steely knives, but they just can't kill the beast. Last thing I remember, I was running for the door. I had to find the passage back to the place I was before. Relax, said the night man, we are programmed to receive. You can check out anytime you like, but you can never leave.
You're listening to The Jam with Ike Dog.
You're back live with TWD, live with Ike DIAZ and Brooke Beagley. We do this every Monday, so make sure and check us out. We have our guest for tonight, Denise, who is actually a co-host who will actually be on TWD later on in the season. How are you, Denise?
I'm good. How are you?
All right. It's awesome to hear you on the podcast finally. I know we did
okay.
a podcast a while back, right?
Yeah. Yes. She did. She hung out with Nikki and I on Screen Theater.
Yeah, I remember you did a really awesome job. You have a really strong voice when you're on the air.
Oh, maybe that's not a good thing. I don't know.
No, that's an awesome thing.
It is a good thing.
That's an awesome thing.
Okay.
That's like when I talk, everybody can hear me because my voice is so strong. And you have like the same kind of voice, which is cool. Which is really cool. I'm drinking my water in my pop. Excuse me. I have to keep drinking it through the shows, or else I get real. I start losing my